Stormwood and Associates is a production of the Nerd and Tie Podcast Network. For more podcasts from actual play to true crime to witchcraft, go to nerdandtie.com or join our community on Discord by finding an invite at nerdandtie.com/discord. In pursuit of a stolen magical object, Stormwood and Associates Field Team 623 stepped into a tear between realities and vanished. They found themselves trapped in another plane, facing a reality that was not their own, and driven to avoid dark forces they don't understand. And so, Team 623 finds themselves leaping from world to world, striving to put right what they find wrong, and hoping each time that their next jump will be the jump home. Stormwood and Associates stars Celeste Star Twin as Dee, Gen Proc as Obi, Trey Dorn as Amy, and Becca Johnson as Liz Stormwood. Previously on Stormwood and Associates. Okay, Universe D, Weather Person, not D, RD, but other D. You know, that D. Anyways, Weather Person somehow uncannily can protect the weather. Turns out she has a magic rock that changes the weather. Our team went to go steal it while she was on air, broke into her apartment, found the thing, couldn't turn it off. It was burning stuff. Anyways, while they were there, someone else came in to try to steal it. Who was it? It was a version of Barrow Macai, you know, that NPC from the first campaign. And a couple of his guys broke into the apartment to also try to steal it. They had a little bit of a scuffle. And then while they were talking to our team of heroes, someone else breaks in. That's right. Someone else deactivates the magic stone, steals it, and yeah, so they're chasing down the person who did that. You guys run out just in time to see as the storm rages outside, rain coming down, the window is open. Like this giant window is open to a balcony. Standing on the ledge, holding the orb, is a blonde elf with a pixie cut in a black cat suit with a rope around her waist. And she's like, holds the orb and just jumps off the side of the building.
What?
Holy sh...
I would like to run to the balcony
Yeah.
and see if I can watch her.
All right. You run to the balcony. As you look down, you see her land on the ground and run down the street.
Oh, dang it. It's probably too far for me to throw anything at her, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dang it.
Not with any accuracy.
Yeah.
Did she leave her rope behind?
Yes.
I would like to take it.
Go down it?
No, I'd like to have it so I can track her.
Oh yeah, it's a really long rope.
Yeah, that's fine.
You are very high up. This is a very improbably long rope.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll help her reel it in.
It's going to take you a while, but yes, absolutely, you guys could do that.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, it's standing in the main part of the apartment. There is a dwarf with a knit cap on. Sorry. I don't know what happened there. I didn't see her until the window opened.
Okay, you go hang out with your friends. We're gonna deal with our thing.
All right, guys, let's go. And
Amy D, we gotta get out of here.
the three of them all affix little lines, like retractable lines, to the edge of the balcony, and all jump off the side of the building.
Yeah, I think we'll take the elevator.
Am I dragging out every NPC that I feel like from the first campaign for this episode? Yes, I am. I felt like it.
What the shit just happened?
I think Delores Arcturus just stole the orb.
Who the heck is that?
In our universe, Raz Stormwood's girlfriend.
Bobby's writing in the notebook.
Okay, so
Obi, have you charted that out? So, like, do you know?
I mean, I knew, like,
This is a complicated
I knew
group.
that guy. That was Barrow Macai. I watched, the first time I died, it was when they framed Raz for his murder in our universe.
Oh. Well, I figured that out pretty easily from this.
And I hold up his wallet.
Holy shit, kiddo!
Give that to Liz if we ever need to find him.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
thanks.
I don't think
wow.
we need to, but,
Oh, actually, I would love to keep either the license or the credit card.
You can keep his debit card.
Okay,
Sure.
the debit card.
Or you can
Cool.
keep his license. Which one would you like?
I'll
Or both?
take his license.
Okay.
Either one will do what I want them to do.
Okay.
So let's get to the truck. And we need to probably start following her, but also we need to talk.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's roll.
All right. You guys make it to the elevator. Are you guys just going down to, like, through the lobby out to get to the truck?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody roll me a d10.
10.
5.
6.
All right. Yeah. All right. You guys, how are you moving when the elevator reaches the ground floor and the door is open? Are you walking casually? Are you running? What are you doing?
Walking swiftly.
All right.
Following Liz.
You guys, as you go and get into the lobby, as you are exiting the building, D Clear Skies is entering the building.
Jesus Christ.
What the shit? Fucking stalkers! Stop trying to ruin my life. I'm calling the police right now.
You are not calling the police.
No, you're
No,
not.
I am. Yes, I am.
Come on, let's
no,
go.
you wouldn't.
Let's go.
This
Hang
is
on,
how you
hang
know
on.
No,
that
let's go. We're
she's going
going.
web.
Hang on.
She's
Hang
calling
on.
the bacon.
Hang on. Hang
Out
on.
the door.
Hang on.
We're not dealing with her right now.
You are not calling the police because then you would have to tell them about how you had an unlicensed, extremely powerful magical object. Okay?
Yes, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
No, I don't.
You're right. You don't because it just got stolen by someone else.
What the shit? She goes running into her apartment, running towards the elevator.
I'd be willing to help you get it back.
She's gone. She doesn't like you.
Can you believe that bitch?
Let's just go. Let's just go.
Calling the police? Calling the police, my God.
Mhm.
Bringing the bacon in.
Of
Money
course.
changes people, D. Money changes
Yeah.
people.
Money changes. He's freaking.
She thinks she's better
Never
than
sell out
them.
like that.
I mean, she thinks she's better than RD. I don't know if she thinks she's better than the rest of us.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, I assume she just didn't think about us at all because that's, what RD would do.
Oh, yeah.
That's hurtful.
Okay,
Correct.
let's go.
All right, you guys get to the truck. What's the plan?
We need to talk to. I'm gonna do a rune thing to follow Delores.
All right, you're
and
gonna
then
do a tracking run? Okay, so
Yep.
let's do the roll for that. Get me down to the wordsmith rules. So, tracking. So, roll me 1d10.
7.
7, which means that is the lowest you needed to mean you could continuously track the target until you dismiss it.
Okay, great.
So yeah, you know what direction she is, and yeah, you know what direction she is from where you are. Yeah.
Okay, go that way, D, please.
Okay, fine.
Okay. So, my thinking is that Delores Arcturus, my understanding of her is that she is kind of awful, and in that she is willing to work for just anyone. So, probably don't want her to be delivering this to whoever she's presumably working for. Unless she's getting it for herself. I don't know.
Yeah, she'll pretty much just work for anybody if it's I'm surprised she was jumping out of windows. Like in that's different than what ours is like, right? Like she's very
more mercenary than what I expected.
She's from old money. Like she's from old money. So like
Yeah, she's the kind of person I would expect that would be employing Barrow Macai. But apparently not.
Oh.
Like, yeah, she's normally like it. The version of her in our universe is power seeking, not like, but like usually. Okay, so what I know about her is that family burnout. Like she went to a state school where everyone else went to private colleges. And so she was like, at least in our universe, like behind the like kind of like the like trying to prove herself to her family, but it was like doing through stuff of like working for like in administrative stuff for Hollowell. Like it wasn't even like important stuff. Like, but she also, I think, like I wasn't like this is like after the team was on the run, but like there are case files that I've read where like they once just tied her up and tossed her under a bar. Like it wasn't like she can do stuff like magically.
She's not a fighter.
No, she's
Yeah. D, can I see your phone, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
like in
I'd like to
it was mostly
look up Delores Arcturus.
Okay. Yeah, because it's the jumping out the window. Like, it's using magic to attack people would be, like, normal, right? Like, if she had thrown a fireball at us or blown something up, like, that would have been normal. But she, like, dramatically jumped out a window. Liz, before you Google, you're tracking.
Yep.
It is still working. She has changed directions entirely.
She's okay.
Like originally she was due west, and now she's really north.
Okay, she has entirely changed directions. It's weird. It's kind of worrying.
She's a wordsmith.
She may have. She may have already delivered it or something. I don't know. She is clearly doing something weird.
Like, it's when I mean, like, normally, like, something, if like if you're tracking a moving target, you would feel it, like, change direction, like, in respect to you. This is like it jumped.
Oh, okay. Oh, she just teleported.
What?
Yeah. I mean, she's still around, but we may not be able to track her for a while, for long, because depending on how far she intends to teleport in the future.
All right, so you were the only phone that works right now is Dee's. Or do you
Yes.
have Dee's phone?
Yeah, Dee gave me your phone.
Okay, I just couldn't remember. All right, so you're Googling Delores Arcturus. What you find on Delores Arcturus is, you find, like, a couple of, like, alumni newsletters from, like, 5 years ago. And then her name she is otherwise scrubbed off the internet.
Okay. Huh. Okay, so she's basically doesn't exist anymore, according to the internet. I mean, she's just disappeared.
Well,
She isn't.
Like, you can find stuff from, like, 5 years ago that, like, showed that, like, normal, like, things normal humans, like, leave, like, normal people, I should say she's an elf, like, normal tradespeople leave, but, like, there's nothing
Yeah.
about anything within the last 5 years.
Yeah, you'd think
And there's no social media, nothing.
Yeah, she's left no internet presence or anything for the last 5 years or so. This is weird.
Or she's in a line of work where she would be hiding that stuff.
Yeah.
Yikes. Huh. So someone who can literally teleport, and we can't even prove, like, existed, took off with the orb.
I mean, we can prove that she existed in the sense that, like, her name is mentioned in, like, stuff from, like, when she was an undergrad.
Yeah, but like,
Fair enough.
in the last 5 years, she has
Right,
done
yeah,
nothing. Left no imprint on the world.
Like, the Arcturus family is very public, so, like, if there's no mention of her in fundraisers, in, like, charity stuff, nothing.
Yeah. I mean, I would expect her to publish something,
If she's an academic, I'm guessing at the cat suit jumping off of the side of the building that she's not in academia.
Yes.
That's just like a good bet. I mean, she looks good, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, no, that's. She's kind of a sociopath. Like, that was my impression. Because she was around the office a lot before I, like, came out. Like, after they reopened the Stormwood office fully, she was around a lot. A lot.
Oh.
A lot. Well, it's because, like, it's... The Stormwood office, we reopened it after they defeated Hollowell, and I still worked there for a little bit to finish out my internship. And she was dating Raz. I didn't, like, talk to her a lot, but I've had several conversations with our universe's version, and I think she, like, imagine that if she was walking by in our universe and saw someone drowning, she would only stop to save the person because she knew it would bother Raz.
Right. Oh, jeez. That's a lot. It kind of feels like a lot. I don't know.
I don't know. It's complicated. Like, like imagine the worst person you've ever met trying to be a good person.
Huh.
But this is a version of that person who hasn't met a person, you know, which is probably really unhealthy if you think about it. But even that, like, imagine a version of that person that never wanted to try to do better. That's, I think, what we're dealing with here.
Oh.
Right.
Oh.
A supervillain.
I mean, you're not wrong. Huh.
So what do we do?
Well, at the moment, I'm assuming we're just going to go try to stop her?
I guess so. I mean, this is getting out of hand.
This entire like few days has been the weirdest wild goose chase ever.
Yeah, no kidding.
There haven't even been any gooses.
With that flock of geese flying in front of the truck. I'm kidding. I mean, I swear, we found out someone's a god. We have encountered... We have met the counterparts to 2 different people's significant others who I worked with. Or, well, 4 in one case, but... Yeah.
Yeah.
This is fucking weird.
It's very
This has
weird.
been extremely weird. Also, I just don't like the idea of a version of me that would call the police.
I mean, she didn't have her phone out.
It doesn't change the fact that she even thought about it.
Hey, D, in some nightmare universe, there's a version of you that's on the police force.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, let's go to that universe.
No. No.
Hey,
Oh
hey,
my
hey,
God.
truck, can you take us to that universe next, just to torture D?
No, we've already been in a universe torturing me. That's been this whole universe. I want to go to a good universe.
Okay, so you guys are driving north.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eventually, it has not jumped again. That's the good news.
Mm-hmm.
You do start ending up in traveling out of like the city itself, and eventually you end up in Lake Forest.
Okay.
It is raining hard here. Harder than it was where you were before.
Right.
So it's safe to assume it's a rich part of neighborhood?
Oh, yeah. I forget that not everybody knows
Yeah, yeah.
the suburbs. I'll let you Google Lake Forest, Illinois. Mr. T used to live there. All right.
All right. So yeah, we're following her.
Yeah. It's you end up in very, very, very fancy ass neighborhood. These houses are large. Some of them are behind gates. They are.
There's at least one that looks weirdly enough like a castle.
Absolutely. I'm not going to go too detail about specifics on neighborhoods, but yeah, you are you are driving through, like, after the revolution, 5 families will live in that home. All right.
That's what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about, D?
Oh, sorry. I thought I overheard God talking about the revolution.
Sorry, these are real things. That was the constant joke that in my family, because we have family in Lake Forest. That's the thing my family members say is whenever we drive through Lake Forest and we see the houses. All right.
That is very good.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, eventually it takes you to, you are at the gate outside of a massive estate.
Jeez. It is amoral that anyone can own something like this.
So she's in there?
That's where Liz is getting a ping. I can't speak for Liz, but Liz, that you are certain that
Yes.
this is where she is.
Yep, this is where she is. I'd like to detect Spooky again.
All right, yeah, you definitely detect some spooky coming from in the house.
Yeah.
A lot of it, more
Yeah,
than just
there's
the
a lot.
orb.
There's a lot of magic stuff here. She has, or someone has, a collection.
Do you think that's where it originally came from?
I don't know why she would have hired Barrow Macai to go steal to go steal the orb back if she was going to go do it at the same time.
Barrow's based off of the West Coast. He wouldn't have taken a client from the Midwest.
Yeah.
Apparently, every rich douchebag wants this weather ball too. Great.
Yep. Every single rich douchebag.
Yeah, let's roll something for Amy. Amy just looks at the house. There are magical items that are active in that house. They shouldn't be.
Yeah.
If this person had a federal permit at all, it would be regularly inspected. It would be there would be federal inspectors every few months checking to make sure that all the magical items were deactivated. That shit is active and powered up. This is definitely not the original. Barrow said the original collector kept it on a shelf and was licensed.
Yeah.
That means that the rich asshole who owned this thing legally was not doing anything dangerous with it. This asshole is definitely doing dangerous shit with whatever he has. Or she has, or they have. I should not be making assumptions about the gender of evil people.
Whoever they are, they suck.
So what are we gonna do about it? Are we gonna bust in and shut them down?
I kind of feel like we have to.
So where are you guys? Are you guys in the truck right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is the truck in relation to the gate?
I feel like we would have stopped a bit down the road.
Okay, so you're a bit down the road.
Yeah.
All right, everybody roll me a d10.
3.
4.
6.
D, you see what appear to be headlights in the distance coming towards you very quickly.
Shit, we got incoming.
As you guys see this is something careening towards it. Is swerves and it heads. It is a large black van, and it turns last second and smashes through the gate.
Oh, that's them, isn't it? Okay.
Lights light up the yard. An alarm goes off.
I mean,
Okay.
okay, let's haul ass out of here.
Are we gonna leave them to it, or are we gonna join them?
They're just here for one item. There's a lot of dangerous shit here that should not be in whoever's hands.
So what if we drove around, see if anyone comes following them, and then go in while the place is less guarded? Eh?
I mean, or we could try to sneak in and sneakily disarm things. Like while they're busy with the other group. Use them as a distraction.
Do any of you guys know how to disarm things?
I don't really. I know how to use things without blowing myself up.
I can disarm some things.
Okay.
The Onyx pecks at the steering wheel and turns off cruise control.
Hey, rude.
Kind of points a wing at the thing though.
What if we just went in now while the ARC team is causing a huge ruckus?
Yeah,
Might as
use
well.
Use them as a distraction.
Sounds a lot like what I said. Yeah, let's go in.
Are we going on foot or are we driving in?
Drive in.
I would rather we go on foot.
Yep. One vote for foot, one vote for driving. D?
I mean, they're gonna notice a car that's not supposed to be there, and I really don't want to lose the car again.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
Yeah.
The same adventure.
Yeah, foot.
Yes, we leave the
foot.
car on the street.
All right.
I just don't want to get separated from the car again.
We won't get separated from the car again. I've got a ward on it this time.
Yeah. Don't worry about the truck, Obi.
Okay.
No one's gonna steal it this time. I'm sure this shitty D doesn't have a dozen other exes who are gonna steal
these are
the
rich
we're gonna
people.
need.
They think the truck is for the help.
Okay. Let's go on foot then.
I mean, you can go on foot. Amy kicks off the ground.
Show off.
I'm bringing my sword this time.
You and Barrow could get into a sword fight. All right, so the you guys just gonna go through the now broken open gate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so the house is there's a long driveway up to the house. It's a large estate. It's a massive house. There are lights on the trees that are lighting up the yard and kind of roving spotlights. You can see that the van drove through the front door. It's a large set of these giant opening front doors, like that would open sideways, and the van is, you can see through into that the van is clearly parked in what must be a foyer and is inside the house.
Okay.
Huh.
I mean, it was nice of them to open the doors for us.
Yeah. We don't even have to knock.
I see it as an open invitation.
So I suppose we head on in.
All right. Gotta pull up a floor plans. Of like literally, I'm literally, okay, so just minor confession, I randomly picked I came up with this, but I forgot to actually come up with a house plan. So I'm literally Googling a mansion. Pulling up the first floor plans I find.
Oh, I don't know how that feels at all.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Person who, like, for the last campaign, the last universe, like, created multiple floors of a mansion, photoshopped together the basement of the mansion.
Sorry I ruined your heist.
It's okay. Oh,
All
I
right.
even had a treasure chart.
Alrighty. So you guys are in the, like, so are you going in the front door, or are you looking for another entrance?
Might as well just go in the hole that they made.
I mean, it's right there.
Stormwood & Associates is a production of Nerd and Tie. You can find more information at nerdandtie.com/stormwood. You can also find us on social media at Nerd and Tie on Twitter, nerdandtie.tumblr.com, and facebook.com/nerdandtie. This podcast can be subscribed to on anywhere that major podcasts are found: iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, and quite a few other places, and anywhere that takes an RSS feed as well. Hey, while you're still here, let me tell you about another podcast on the Nerd and Tie Network, and that's Let's Be Legendary. Let's Be Legendary, the Fey Wild West, is a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons actual play game. So, an actual play game like this one, but like, you know, in a system people actually use in the real world. Set in a homebrew Wild West steampunk world, the Fey Wild West follows two people discovering what it means to be in a relationship, all the while seeking revenge and learning the truth of their pasts. Let's Be Legendary podcast is an LGBTQ+ podcast with both main and minor characters, as well as players falling under the queer blanket. A heavy RP game with a focus on story and characters. And you can hear it every week here on the Nerd and Tie Network, and you can find all of their subscription information and links at nerdandtie.com/legendary.